What the f? Give me that. Ew, that was tough. I can't lie, that was tough.
What is good? It is your boy Quan G's. First things first though, I really gotta thank y'all boys for real. Y'all absolutely went crazy on the Meta Monster video. It just hit like 12K views. Appreciate the support for real. Today we taking the Meta Monster into the random wreck to see if this build can really survive the chaos. But y'all already know how bad it can get in there sometimes. But one thing I've been realizing though, especially playing center, is that a lot of games come down to IQ and controlling momentum more than just scoring. Sometimes all it takes is one stop, one rebound, or one smart possession to completely change the game. So in this video, I'm going to show y'all not only what this build can do, but also some of the things that can help turn this game around. Now, before we get into the gameplay, this is the Meta Monster build right here. I made this build to really do a little bit of everything because if y'all play random wreck, then y'all already know you can't depend on everything to go smooth. You got to be able to rebound, protect the paint, switch when needed, finish inside, and still make smart plays when the game starts to get chaotic. I didn't want to make just another center build. I wanted something that completely controls the momentum on both ends of the floor. And trust me, this game right here really tests that. Now let's get into the gameplay. All right, so boom, we load into the game and it immediately, random wreck was already being random wreck. Dudes leaving their man wide open, turn the ball over every other possession. And the crazy part is the game has barely even started yet. And at this point, I'm just trying to stay composed because once random wreck starts getting chaotic, everybody usually starts panicking and trying to do too much. And then people started quitting. And now I'm not going to lie, once the teammates started leaving, I really thought we might be cooked. Especially this year because the AIs in NBA 2K26 really be selling majority of the time. Like they'll leave that man wide open, get shot over consistently, help for no reason. It's honestly crazy. That's why most of the times if you load up into a game with AIs already on your team or people quit early, it just feels like a wrap. So at this point, you feel me, you can understand why I'm thinking like, yeah, we might be cooked. This would be killing me about the AIs in NBA 2K26. Like, look at this, bro. Man is literally leaving his man wide open, doubling every possession. So naturally, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. We should be able to punish that. But the way these AI players play sometimes, you would think bro got like a 25 3 ball. And that's honestly another reason why random wreck gets so frustrating this year. Teams will completely disrespect the AIs because most of the time 2K made them so inconsistent offensively. And honestly, in games like this, especially with AIs, you kind of just got to control what you can control. You can't make the AI hit every shot. You can't stop random teammates from quitting. And you definitely can't control all the weird stuff that happens in the random wreck. But what you can control is getting back on defense, making the right reads, taking smart shots, crashing the boards, and keeping momentum on your side. That's something I had to learn playing center especially. Sometimes impacting the game isn't always about scoring. It's about staying solid long enough to give your team a chance. And look at dude right here, bro. Bro is literally running around the court just leaving the AI wide open trying to double everybody. And honestly, I don't fully blame him because how bad the AI has been in NBA 2K26. People really be treating them like non-shooters this year, but moments like this low-key teach you something about random wreck too. People will start getting overly aggressive once they think your team is weak. That's why staying composed matters so much because eventually teams start overplaying everything trying to force mistakes. I really like this sequence right here. I peep my man reaches, relocate to the other side of the court and got an easy green. Then right after that, I get a backdoor for another two. Little smart plays like this really start to shift momentum in random wreck. Now it's halftime. I'm player to half. Everybody quit except me and my boy. Ain't no way we supposed to win this game, right? We come out of halftime, and I'm not gonna lie, this and one dunk was crazy. And at this point, the energy completely started shifting. You can kind of feel us getting a little bit more confident while the other team started to get a little bit nervous. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this was the turning point right here. I attack like I'm going to the paint, hit the walk back into the 3. Yeah, that shot was tough. After that shot, the momentum really started to shift. Then I get Dishmaster takeover and hit the AI for the shot, and he hits it. And listen, if he would have missed that, bro, I ain't gonna hold you. Me and Ronnie 2K was gonna have to have a conversation, bro. But nah, we got to talk about that Dishmaster takeover. I'm not gonna lie, this might be really one of the best takeovers in the game, especially for Random Wreck. By season 7, y'all should already know about this takeover. Once you get it activated, the whole game just starts to open up. Couple possessions before, the PG started showboating a little bit like the game was already over. But basketball is really a game of runs at the end of the day. Once momentum started to shift, everything changes fast. And little by little, we started to chip away at that lead. Right here, I missed the layup, but hustle back for my own rebound and kick it out to my boy. Then he runs to the corner and hits a step back 3. Nah, yo, that was a big shot. Now the lead is down to 7, and you can really feel the pressure starting to shift. We get a stop and score on the other end, and now it's down to 5. And I'm not gonna lie, the momentum was really shifting our way. But this is the part about the comeback games people don't talk about. Every possession starts feeling bigger and bigger. So when they came back and get a dunk to push it back to 7, then we turn the ball over right after, yeah, those mistakes start feeling expensive. But after that turnover, I come down and get a huge block on the other end. Then we push the break, get a 3, and now we're only down by 4. At this point, the whole game started to feel different. Minute 24 left. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of jumped myself out the play right here. This gave the center an offensive rebound, but then they throw the pass and it gets stolen. So as I see that, I took off running down the court and get a dunk on the other end, and now we only down 2 points. And I'm not gonna lie, their point guard started playing a little too cocky right here. Bro comes down trying to shoot a fadeaway 3. He misses. We come back the other way. I hit my boy Hezzy pull for 3. Bang! Now we got our first lead of the game, 76-75, and honestly, this is why you can never relax in Wreck. Momentum in 2K shifts fast. One bad shot or one lazy possession can completely flip a game. Then, of course, they come down, attack the AI again, and smack a 3. I come back down the other way, wide open, and yeah, y'all already know what it is, brick. I ain't gonna even sit here and act perfect. That was a shot I definitely should have made. 19 seconds left. We get the ball back. I play the lane perfect for the steal. They foul. We still down 2 at this point. And I got Dishmaster takeover activated too. I hit my boy. He starts dribbling. I'm over here like, shoot it, bro. Pulls it, knockdown. Now we got a 1-point lead. Then I ain't gonna hold you. This is crazy. Then right off the inbound, the AI actually makes the play of the day and gets the stop. I grab the board. We call a timeout. They foul, and bro calmly knocks down both free throws. So now we up 3 at this point, and we already know the game plan. Foul and play the free throw game. Because honestly, late game situations in the Wreck really be about IQ more than anything. I know y'all know them situations where it be like, we are not giving up a 3, and then you give up a 3. That'd be the worst situation to be in, bro. We wasn't trying to give them no chance at a game tying shot. All we had to do is inbound the ball and run out the clock. My boy runs all the way back court. We get it in, he throws it up, and the clock finally hits 0. I'm not gonna lie, this comeback had me feeling like Bron in Cleveland. Against all odds, or honestly against all AIs. We still find a way to pull out the dub. My boy finished with 46 and 7. I finished with 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists. But nah, for real, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more of the Meta Monster gameplay mixed with some Random Wreck insight, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. It's your boy G's. I'm going to catch you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I said lean at the cup, drink so much I feel in the cup. I knew I was up when shit is tough. I said bitch I'm a diamond in the rough, sipping the lean I mix with the cups. Pass with the Glock.